Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hand of Fate. I'm Nye.
I'm Mako, and I've lost track of where we were.
So we're starting a new run, and we just died horrifically last time. And we're gonna continue trying to get all the dragon items. We're gonna see what we can do, basically. See if we can get the Wheel of the Gods token, which I think might be the only token left on hard mode, but I'm not sure. Because hard mode seems to be going on a lot longer than I really expected. I don't know what's causing hard mode to last so long, because we already got the achievement saying I've done everything on hard mode.
You have questions, and I will provide answers.
So, last episode, I was talking to you guys about why I think that Skyrim is a worse game than, like, Morrowind or Oblivion. Why I think those two are better. And I had mentioned that one of the reasons I feel that way is I feel that in Skyrim, you are focused very heavily on like the history of the people in question, as opposed to what you're doing as the people in question. What I mean by that is that, let's take the Thieves Guild, for example. When you play as the Thieves Guild, most of the stuff you do is you steal. This is new. Cautious break up the sea. Oh, we got a Scorpion. We take 2 pain, which is 5 health and 30% max health loss. Okay. But yeah, you go steal. That's what you do. You're a thief, so you steal. And between every mission, you steal. Every mission you go do, you steal. The game tells you what you are and then has you do it. And it might be just because I love movies like Ocean's 11, Lucky Number 11, Lock, Stock, and 2 Smoking Barrels, and other similar style of movies where you later learn there was a grand design the entire time. But, I really, God damn it, stop giving me this option. No, those are gonna go on the bottom. I really do feel that, that design of giving you this gigantic, overall thing that you had to do is pretty fantastic. I think it's a great way to do things. It made you feel like an absolute master thief, and when you succeeded, things were awesome. Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay, and I'm back. I mean, just the Thieves Guild, it's... Let's see, do I have any other helmet?
I don't know, actually.
Give them my helmet. Okay, it was the bandana. Okay, I'll give them that, I'll get some food. I have no other helmet to give you guys, and they're going to give me a free weapon, which is going to be the Dragon Tongue, new weapon. Each hit ignites the target. Press left bumper to shoot fire from this sword. Nice. I'll take it. But yeah, so, okay, that's the exit. Blacksmith's Gratitude's to the left. I definitely want to talk to that. Definitely want to go to Lonely Bar. Okay, I want to hit this entire floor. Yeah, so in, you know, also in the Thieves Guild, you're kind of telling this legend of, there's the Kraken Claw. Let's go ahead and just pick up the Skeleton King Shield, though. You're telling this kind of legend of the Master Thief, you know, the Gray Fox, and the stuff he's done, his history. You know, it's got this whole design to it that you're doing, which it works out really well. And so you end up not only feeling like a thief, but you have the history of thieves. You have, you know, you're working for a major thief, and then you get the ultimate thief reward, which is very, very cool. On the other hand, in Skyrim, you join a failing Thieves Guild, which is not doing really well, and you do a couple of missions that are like thiefy oriented. But the thing about that, okay, Dragon Claws Part 2. These items reduce all weapon and artifacts cooldowns.
Hello.
Just pick that up.
As you.
5 food, 25 gold, and mapping. So yeah, you end up doing that, and then all of a sudden, you know, you go to this Thieves Guild, which is, it's failing. It's not doing very well. Oh no, I lost 5 max health again. Unfortunately, it's not doing very well. So you're dealing with this Thieves Guild, and yes, you gradually, you know, you gradually kind of make the guild more successful, but you're only maybe of the entire, like, Thieves Guild mission set, you're only sent on maybe 3 actual thieving missions, and then you're done. There's nothing left. Which feels weird to have only that much. You know, you're only doing it a couple times, and it's all of a sudden, okay, well, now we're on another mission. Now, the difference is that in the Thieves Guild missions that we're talking about, you're learning about kind of how the Daedra... Are we past spoiler Event Horizon for Skyrim, do you think?
How long has it been out now?
6 years.
Yeah,
okay. So if you guys didn't know this stuff, you can blame Mako for saying yes. So you end up learning about how the Daedra Nocturnal affects thieves, how she decides the luck of thieves, and how stealing from her can screw everybody. And it ends up having this very distinct kind of setup for you that you're not acting like a thief, you're learning the history of why thieves work. You know, you're learning this is what makes a thief, this is what breaks a thief, but you're not actually acting as a thief. In fact, towards the end of the Thieves Guild session, you're acting more like an assassin than anything. Or Batman. You basically become Batman. You know, you go and you become a Nightingale, so you're pledging your life to Nocturnal to do the things that she asks of you, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. You get an awesome set of armor, you get a cool bow, you get a cool sword. But the armor set is honestly pretty crappy for a thief. It has a couple of nice parts to it, I'm going to admit that. We're going to go ahead and pick up the Plunderer's Cap while we're here. It has a couple of nice parts to it. You know, I will admit that. So you have the boots that let you move silently, but your body, I forget, it gives you, I think it's extra stamina and ice resistance. Woo, great. I'm a thief. I go inside houses. What's the ice? I think your hood increases your illusion skill, which, while nice, in Skyrim, if I'm a thief, I'm probably going to be using Alteration more to unlock locks. I'm not really using illusions all that much. So that's great. And if I remember correctly, let's see, what do your hands do? I'm trying to remember what the hands in that set do. But at the end result of this whole setup is that, yes, you get some cool stuff, but you don't really act like a thief. You're learning about Nocturnal. When you, you know, when you do, you know, whoa, okay, Dragon Tongue, whoa. Are you seeing this?
Everything is on fire.
Yes, but it's causing AoE damage to everything. Beautiful. It's basically doing the Kraken Claw with fire.
Nothing is fine. Everything is on fire.
Everything is on fire. So yeah, you know, in the Assassin's Guild, let's go back to Oblivion for a second and talk about the Dark Brotherhood. By the way, the Dark Brotherhood was probably my favorite quest line in Oblivion. And the cool thing about the Dark Brotherhood, about the way it worked, is that they would give you a mission that you would do. We're just gonna move on to the next floor because I don't feel like doing the Ratman hunting, and Mr. Lionel's not gonna. He's not worth losing all of my food for. The Dark Brotherhood would give you an assassination target, and you'd have to go kill them. But it had a very Hitman-style feel to it, because they would give you a condition. You know, go kill this dude, and if you're a rough-and-tumble type of dude, if you don't want any cool benefits, just go shoot him in the head with an arrow. But if you want a special reward, here's a specific condition that you should follow, and if you follow this condition, you get a special reward. You get some cool new weapon or new spell or new gizmo or gadget. And then you kind of learned about the history of how the Dark Brotherhood deals with you know, sanctuaries that go wrong. But it's all about doing it, and it has my favorite quest in the game, which is the I forget what they call it. It's the house one where you have 5 enemies you have to kill, or 5 targets. But if you want the super special reward, you have to convince the targets to kill each other because no one can know that you're the killer. And so you have this cool, like, persuasion mini game that you're doing, where you are convincing the targets to kill each other. You know, convincing the Nord who lost his daughter to dark elves. The dark elf is trying to kill the little girl and stuff like that. And it ends up having this awesome, like, you're a twisted madman sort of feel to it, which the Dark Brotherhood lends itself to. So that was really cool. On the other hand, when you get to Oblivion, or not Oblivion, when you get to Skyrim, the Skyrim is the Dark Brotherhood gone wrong. It's, you know, the Sanctuary has given up the tenets of the Dark Brotherhood. They no longer have access to the Night Mother, so they can't actually, you know, hear about the contracts coming in. Therefore, they have no idea when someone actually wants something killed unless they happen to hear in the grapevine that it happens to be the case. So it just tears down the Dark Brotherhood. And while they build it back up, it's telling you the history of what is the Dark Brotherhood, where did it come from, who's the Night Mother, who's Sithis, how do they actually interact with a sanctuary. You know, that's all well and good, but you don't have this, like, you just go kill this dude. Just random dude in the middle of the wilderness, just go stab him in the face, and that's all that you do. That's your quest. Yes, you have a very, very cool piece de resistance for the Dark Brotherhood, and I will acknowledge that the final mission in do I really want to do this?
Begins to set in.
That depends. How stupid are you feeling?
Not that stupid right now. Mostly because I have no health already, and I also don't have any of the things that what I would need to make that happen.
Finally.
But yeah, I mean, the Skyrim Dark Brotherhood, it doesn't feel... It doesn't have the Dark Brotherhood feel. It doesn't have the awesome feel of the Morag Tong from Morrowind, where you are assassinating people, but you also, you have a sense of honor to it. You have a setup that you have to do. Like, there's this whole thing in the previous games where, there's a sense of honor. When you take out your opponent, you let them know that it's happening. You leave a note. You got to take it out in this particular way because that's what the commissioner asked you to do. In Skyrim, it's just go shoot this guy in the head. I mean, really, go. And I say this because I picked up Skyrim again. I've been playing it for about 25 hours since the last time I recorded Hand of Fate. And we're not recording massive batches ahead of time for Hand of Fate. I've been pretty, up to date with this. That's how I'm responding to you guys.
By and large, we're maybe 3 days ahead.
Yeah. I'm not recording very far ahead. So the fact that I have put... do I want to do this? Yeah, let's do it. Damn, not what I wanted. Okay. It's fine. Mostly I'm just trying to see if we can, I'm trying to see if we can somehow pull together getting those dragon relics. I'm taking any chance I can to set that up. Do I have my sword? I do have my sword. Okay. Ow. But yeah, so I'm playing a lot of it, and understand, I'm having a blast. I've played probably 30 hours. I'm just exploring. I'm not doing anything particular. I'm not going anywhere. I don't have any particular thing I'm doing. I have set it up so that way I've done, I'm not using any mods, so I'm just playing the base game right now. I did set it up so that way I did the Thieves Guild first. So I did a little bit of everything for a little while, just explored a bit, did some dungeon diving. That way I would have a decent level up as I did the Thieves Guild, because I want to do the full stealth Thieves Guild, because there are a couple of bonuses in the Thieves Guild if you do things right. But I did the full Thieves Guild, and really, I really, had some fun with it. And I saw a couple things that I didn't quite see before about how the game is setting it up. They really are giving you that background to this is what it means to be a thief. And I didn't see enough of that the first time. And there's also, you know, kind of going a little bit back on what I've been saying for the past 20 minutes. There are a decent amount of actual thieving things to do, because you can't become the full guild master of the Thieves Guild unless you go and do, I think it's something like 30 to 40 Thieves Guild side quests. But they're side quests. They're not necessary unless you specifically want to be the headmaster and do that series of things. And that just feels weird. That has weird game feel to go, you're a thief, but you don't have to thief. You know, you don't have to steal if you want to be this. That just has this weird game feel to me, and I don't understand why they took that direction. I finished up the Thieves Guild, did the full Nightingale thing, stealthed the entire thing, had a ton of fun, and now I'm working on Dark Brotherhood, which, don't get me wrong, it's fun, but there's weird...
It feels like there's just something missing.
There's something missing. The companions don't feel right when I compare them to the warrior or to the Fighters Guild. The mages aren't terrible.
I was given to understand that the mages not being quite all there was sort of one of the points of the whole.
Well, it's not. There wasn't anything wrong with the mages. It's just that you're doing an awful lot of dungeon diving as a mage. You know that squishy backline guy who doesn't fight much because he's squishy in backline? You're doing an awful lot of frontline stuff as a mage in this game. And there's not this... Like, what I would tell you is that from the previous game, God damn it. From the previous game, I can tell you that there's an awful lot of... The previous game was like Skyrim, or Morrowind, or... Oblivion. Sorry, I'm trying to dodge and not die while I talk. Oblivion did the Skyrim thing with the Mages Guild. Instead of giving you the you are necessarily a mage, there we go. Who was coming? Oblivion did the Skyrim thing in that you were exploring the history of being a mage, but you were also learning spells. You know, you started in the Mages College. You were learning why you don't be a necromancer, all that good stuff. Okay, guys, that's going to be it for us today. Unfortunately, that just didn't end well. That loss of health very early on really screwed us, and then that fight was just ridiculous. I was having so much trouble dodging in that fight. We will continue soon. We're trying to keep the episode a little bit shorter so we have less recording issues. We'll catch you guys later.